Hello everyone. Now we will discuss this classification and nomenclature of organic compounds. Before this organic compounds, what is meant by organic chemistry? This organic chemistry is nothing but a chemistry of carbon compounds. Somewhere mainly it contains carbon and hydrogen in their constituents. In addition to this organic compounds also contains a heteroatom like nitrogen, oxygen and sulfur in their structure. When this classification according to this molecular framework, these are divided into 6 parts first. The first one is acyclic organic compounds, means mainly these contains this hydrogen and this carbon atom. This is an example 2-methyl propane. That is, propane means 3 carbon, it is 1, this one is 2 and this one is 3. So this is propane, and the second number carbon is substituted with methyl, so that's why it is 2-methyl propane. When there is unsaturation, this is called as unsaturation between this two carbon atom, carbon number 1, carbon number 2. Why? Because this 1 and 2, because it from this side, this one this carbon goes to a first number because this unsaturation is there. That's why it is propene. Which propene? It is 1 propene. It is 1 because carbon carbon double bond is between 1 and 2 carbon. That's why it is 1 propene, or it is called as prop-1-ene, isn't it? So it is butane, carbon carbon triple bond between 2 and 3 carbon. That's why it is butane 2 or but-2-ene, like this. This is the IUPAC of this. That's why this first class of organic compound is called as acyclic, means there is a absence of cycle, means chain system. Carbocyclic means carbon only, it contains carbon and hydrogen but in the form of cyclic ring system. So this is, for example, cyclopentane, means this contains a 5 carbon atom. It is pentane or pentene, it is pentene. Why? Because it contains carbon carbon double bond. This contains unsaturation, this is called as a benzene. What is benzene? This is cyclic ring system, it contains only carbon and hydrogen. Then heterocyclic, as we discussed, the organic chemistry nothing but a chemistry of carbon compounds, and this specially this contains carbon and hydrogen. In addition to this, it contains a heteroatom. So this oxygen and nitrogen is called as a heteroatom present in along with the carbon and hydrogen in the structure. So this is called as first one heterocyclic compound, furan, and this is 6-membered nitrogen containing unsaturation. It is called as pyridine heterocyclic ring system. So next, this is monofunctional. This classification is based on according to the functional group. This is monofunctional, means only one functional group is present. This is called as ethanol. This one is acid. Which acid? It is acetic acid. This is acetone. This one is the acetone. This is CH3 double bond O CH3. It is acetone. This polyfunctional means not only a single but more than two functional groups are present, like oxalic acid. It contains alcohol as well as a ketone functional group. It is called as a glycerol, isn't it? This is colamine and lactic acid, isn't it? So these are the heterofunctional, polyfunctional and monofunctional. So as we discuss what is meant by organic chemistry, it is a branch of chemistry which deals with the carbon compounds. Organic compounds mainly contains carbon and hydrogen, as in addition to this it also contains nitrogen, sulfur, chlorine, bromine and iodine. Oxygen is also there. Why this nomenclature is necessary? Because number of chemical or compounds are begin to added to this already known compounds. So least in every year, in order to facilitate the study of such a large number of compounds, it is necessary to classify this organic compounds. In order to classify this, the compounds are to be nomenclature. It is necessary for. So what is meant by nomenclature? So nomenclature means the assignment of names to the organic compound. The naming of organic compounds is an important aspect in the study of this chemistry. A very large and variety of molecular structures exist in their molecules. In the field has become a more complex on the phenomenon of the isomerism. There are two main types or systems of nomenclature. One is a trivial system and second one is International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry System, that is IUPAC. So what is meant by trivial system? It is whenever these names are called as trivial because it discovered, it is given an individual name. So this is a common name. These are also called as a common names to organic compound because acetic acid derives its name from vinegar, of which it is chief constituent. This formic acid was named that it was obtained from the red ants, isn't it? So urea and uric acid has been derived from animal sources, like methane is called as a marsh gas because it produced in marshes, example like. So second many important is IUPAC system. It is the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. By using this system, one can name any complex organic compound easily. The name assigned to an organic compound on the basis of latest rules is known as systemic name. The features: the given compound can be assigned only one name. The system is helpful in naming the complex organic compound. The system is helpful in naming the multifunctional groups. The system is simple, systematic, scientific method for the nomenclature of organic compound. And the rules for this organic compound: systematic rules. Follow this rule. First is root word, then primary suffix, secondary suffix, and last one is a prefix. These are the important terms while naming the any organic compound according to the IUPAC. So what is meant by root word? It is a basic unit in organic nomenclature. Is the root word. Chains containing 1 or 4 carbon atoms are known as special root word, while chains from carbon number 5 are known as Greek number roots. Up to this 4, it is called as a root word, and from this 5 carbon it is called as a Greek number roots. So like this carbon number chain length, it is 1 chain length, it is meth. If it is 2, so it is eth. If it is 3 carbons, it is prop. These are called as root words like hept, hex, oct, isn't it? Like oct, known, dec, undec. Undec means 11 carbons are there. Dodec, tridec, ecosa, then triac, then tetracont, then pentacont. These are the root words for the chain length, number of carbon atoms present in the organic compound. So what is meant by primary suffix first? So the primary suffix are added to the root word to show saturation or unsaturation in the carbon chain. For example, when we consider this 2 carbon atoms, so this is called as a eth, isn't it? So if we write this eth, if 2 carbons are there, so here is a saturation, isn't it? So ane is a suffix here. Ane is a suffix, means ethane. It is a ethane. Like if why ethane? Because it contains a 2 carbon atom. It is a alkane. It is alkane. It is why? Because it is alkane chain. That is it. So unsaturation is there. Unsaturated carbon means 1 double bond is present. So ene is the suffix. Ene is the suffix. So alkane is converted into alkene, same carbon, but there is a unsaturation, isn't it? So this is called as a suffix, ane and ene. So one more suffix, it yne, it is for carbon carbon triple bond. It is ene also. It is alkyne. So alkane, alkene, alkyne. So if triple bond is present, and ethine, isn't it? If 2 carbons are there, unsaturated with 2 double bonds. Separate. Diene. It is ene means single, di means 2. It is a diene. But which diene? If 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 carbons are present. So double bond between 1 and 2 and next 3 and 3. So it is 1,3-diene, isn't it? 1,3-alkadiene, isn't it? Specific name of this. So double bond is where this double bond is present. At which position it is unsaturation is there. And does it indicate 1 and 3 alkadiene. So 3 double bonds are there again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is hexene. It is an alkatrine. So double bond between 1, 3 and 5 number carbon. So 1, 3, 5 triene. Isn't it? Triene. So common compounds that are given above in the brackets are the examples of the carbon chain mentioned above. So this is called as a primary suffix. So what is meant by secondary suffix is the added after the primary suffix to indicate the presence of particular functional group in carbon chain. Means primary suffix means it indicates the presence of saturation and unsaturation. Before this, what is meant by R root? R root is nothing but how many number of carbon atoms are present. For example, one carbon is called as eth, two carbons are one carbon is called as meth, two carbons are called as eth, isn't it? Like this, if threes are there, so it is called as pro, four is there, it is but, like this. So secondary suffix is nothing but the suffix that are added after the primary suffix. So it is for the functional group present. So for alcohol you can add ol, for aldehyde you add al. It is for ketone, this is for oic acid, it is sulfanoic acid, then amine, then thioalcohol, SH is there, thiol is there, so this is a suffix. Then nitrile, ester, it is OATE, ester, then amide, then oil acid, it isn't oil acid. These are the secondary suffix. That is for functional group present in the organic compound. Then for example, homologous series alcohol saturation alk, ane, ol, alkanol, like this. The alcohols, if it is unsaturation, alk, ene, ol, alkinol, so like this. So this is examples of by using root, primary and secondary suffix. So what is meant by next is the prefix. The prefix is the always keep in mind that alkyl groups forming branches of the parent chain are considered as a side chain, isn't it? Atoms or groups of atoms such as fluoro, chloro, bromo, nitro, alkoxo are referred to as a substituent. The substituents are considered as a prefix here, isn't it? Prefix and the name of substituent in the side chain. So arrangement of this prefix, root word and suffix. These are arranged as the follows while writing the name of such a manner. IUPAC is equal to first prefix, then root word, then primary suffix, and last one is secondary suffix. So if we consider the above example, for example, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is 4 carbon. So it is butane, isn't it? So it is butane. Which butane? It is butanoic acid because this one contains a functional group. Which functional group? Acid functional group. So in this it is but is the root word. Bromo is the substituent. So it is considered as the first one. So this bromo is the substituent at the third number carbon. And what is meant by primary suffix? It is ane because here is not any type of what it is not unsaturation, it is a saturation, that's why it is ane. If double bond is there, so it contains ene, isn't it? So secondary suffix, it is oic acid, it is what? Oic acid. So how many carbons are there? 4 carbons. So name of this organic compound is 3-bromo butanoic acid. So 3 means this 3-bromo butanoic acid. One number goes to this carbon because the functional group is present on the first number carbon. It is numbered as a first carbon atom. Is it clear? So next one is, hence the IUPAC name of the compound is 3-bromo butanoic acid. Another example, so how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So root is what R root is ANE or ENE. Why? Because the unsaturation here. See this ENE is the primary suffix. So paint. Why? Because 5 carbons are there. So prefix is methyl, means substituent is present. Which methyl group is present on the fourth number carbon. How many carbons are there? 5 carbons are there. So suffix is what? Secondary suffix is ol. So it is ol is present on the first number carbon. So by taking another example, so name of this organic compound is 4-methyl paint 2 in 1 ol. Because it is 4-methyl means methyl group is on the fourth number carbon. Paint means 5 carbon. 2 in means carbon double bond between second and third. So it is 1 ol. That is at the 1 ol. This is called as IUPAC of this given organic compound. Another step by step. First, determine the kind of characteristic group for use as a principal group, if any. So principal group is this one in this case. First one, it is which functional group again? COH. Aldehyde is there. So second, determine the parent structure, principal chain, parent ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't it? So name the parent structure at the principal group. Which one it is? What name? It is pentane. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentane, and this is Al, pentanol. Isn't it? So which pentanol? This one is substituted with methyl again. And next is what? For determine the name of prefix. So it is methyl, and this is hydroxy. So pentane, Al, methyl, and hydroxy. So complete the numbering first. The numbering from this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? Because the functional group goes to first preference. Isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is what? Pentanol. Pentanol, NaL. Which pentanol? 3-methyl 4-hydroxy. Isn't it? So name, assemble the partial name into complete name using alphabetical order. So H is the first alphabetically, then methyl. So it is what? 4-hydroxy first, then 3-methyl pentanol. This is the IUPAC rules of this. 6 steps are there to assign the name of as per IUPAC. So this is regarding classification and the nomenclature of simple chain system organic compound. So consider this 4-hydroxy. This is the prefix. Other substituents and functional groups are there. Root is the parent structure, the main chain or cycle. Suffix means principal functional group. So keep it in mind that this is the suffix, this one is root, and this one are the prefix or the functional group present on the organic compound. So thank you.